So I'm in episode 1, right? And it's the episode where Raising Kanan, where Kanan is actually a child. He's like 9 in that episode, or maybe even 8. And then I appear in episode 2 when he's older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As he's now, that's why I always tell people I really raised Kanan.
I mean, sort of. No.
Yeah, NFT. That. Yo, that's a bar.
Was that on
word,
the spot? I saw that.
Fuck that.
Yo, the minute you started, I was like, that was fresh right there. Oh,
He's old.
he's playing. You thought this was?
Yeah, look, just look at it like really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. I'm like, yo, you got some balls.
Really bad.
Every other time I tell you to look something, nah, man.
Now, if you do, I'm not gonna lie. If you do glance, it does look like a thumbnail. No.
So you said Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Who's better, Tesla, Elon Musk, or Nick Cannon?
Elon Musk is better. I'm not gonna stick with Nick Cannon because he's black. What you thought? Hey, man, fuck wrong with you? And I ain't on Wild 'N Out, so fuck him. Let's get to it. Fuck you, Nick. Yeah, I'm not on Wild 'N Out, so but I can get a Tesla.
That's true. That's true.
Probably for cheaper now, right?
Yeah.
Probably for cheaper now, for sure.
Are we on now?
Yeah.
Are we rolling? Yo, there's this bumper sticker
Let's go.
on the Teslas that have Elon's name crossed out. It makes no sense to me. You have a Tesla,
Yeah.
and you're crossing out Elon.
That's retarded. That's fucking retarded, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So I took a terrible pic. I'm not even going to show it, but it's basically the cancel sign, but it says Elon's name,
Yeah.
and it's a bumper sticker. They just throw on the back of their Tesla so they don't get it.
And what does it say?
Yeah.
It says Elon, and then there's a line on it.
Line on it.
You X out Elon, but you got the Tesla.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's like I'm on your side, but I like the car.
Yeah, it's like the mother who's like, yeah, I'm a single mother, but I survive off of your child support.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
For
No,
real,
you're not.
yeah.
On the nose. Just like that.
Nah, but he does make beautiful cars. I ain't gonna lie, he really does.
Nah, he's brilliant, man. And the reason I choose Elon over Nick Cannon is Elon, even though he's off and he's doing all type of signs and he's wilding, but he is trying to solve a world problem at least.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon is just trying to solve cheek problems. He's just trying to bust all the cheeks he can get.
I was gonna say, what qualifications are we comparing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
how
think
how
they even
compare.
match. But I understand the logic.
Yeah. I think Nick Cannon is just happy to be in the conversation with Elon Musk. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am.
Wait, who
doing
has more though?
Who has more what? Baby moms? Oh, Elon, I think. Elon
who
has
has
more
more
kids. More kids. Nick
Elon
Cannon,
has more kids.
Yeah.
But the better roster, though.
Does he really?
Oh,
How many
yeah.
kids
Gotta
does he
be Nick
really
Cannon.
have?
Yeah. Nick, I think he has 14, isn't it? Like
Who
14?
has 14?
I think Elon Musk has about 14 kids.
God
I
damn.
lost count. I never even counted.
Yeah.
Wait. He is South African, right? Fully fucking.
He has 13
Technically, I guess.
children.
How many is
13.
it? 13?
Yeah, that he's acknowledged. It says, I don't know why.
13. He just wanted to beat Jesus'
Oh,
disciples.
but it says
That's
he's
all it
fathered
was.
14.
You got 12, I got 13.
Yes. And
That's crazy.
what is it? And he fathered what?
He fathered
14?
14, but he only acknowledges 13.
Wow.
And-
Wait, well, hold on. He fought.
I don't know
Never
if you
mind.
can do that. I didn't
Never
know
mind.
you
Elon blacker than Nick Cannon. Elon's blacker than Nick Cannon.
could- Yo, I didn't know you really could do that.
I can't imagine Elon kicking it to like anybody. Just like what kind
That's
of like
so funny. I fathered 14, but I claimed 13. Is that the?
I think it's because of the transgender one. I
Oh,
don't think he considers them like his kid.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that is fucked up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That don't matter
get
how
that
you look
bumper
at
sticker
them.
and put it on the back of your car. Just throw it on there, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's wild. Listen, I don't care what you get. You know what I mean? Like, listen,
Regardless, it's your kid,
it's
man.
your kid, bro.
Yeah.
That's your kid. I don't care. My kid come out how of
canceled
course,
them, right?
We have ideas of how we want our kids to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like of course me. I would like my kid to be straight. I'm saying
Yeah.
that. But if they came out gay or transgender, it's still my kid. I'm a
Regardless, it's your kid.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got a boy?
I have a boy. Yeah. But as long as I know he's straight right now. Or he gonna get straight fucked up. Nah, that's how black people be. Don't be bringing that gay shit up in here. Nah.
That's how it is in
shit.
the
Yeah.
Spanish household too.
We don't even got Fruity Pebbles in my house. Cocoa Puffs, nigga.
Cocoa Puffs.
So it said Nick Cannon had 12.
12.
Yeah.
See,
So
yeah.
no matter whichever way you look at it, Elon is best.
Is Nick Cannon still trying though or no?
Definite.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He has to be. right?
Definite. Yeah,
Do you think when you have like a large group of kids like that, there's definitely like a tier list of favorite and which one you
There
expect
has to be
most?
at that point,
Because when
I
you got
feel
one
like,
and two,
right?
it's like I love you both the same. But like you have
Yes.
13.
Yes.
There's one that you don't like.
Yeah,
at
it
least.
has to be.
how many
Right?
nieces and nephews I have? I have a few nieces and nephews now. And I definitely have favorites. I don't care. It is what it
Yeah.
is. They know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't hear from you.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true. It's so true.
You don't fuck with him.
It's so true. No, but I love them all. But you know, certain ones you're like, all right,
Yeah.
you naturally either because of the relationship or the distance, whatever it is you build with some closer. So yeah, I would think.
I mean, could you give that much love to all of them at the same time?
Nah,
Man,
nah.
Your heart's
That's
only
crazy.
big, right? The size of your fist?
Nah.
That's
What'd you
can't
say?
be. Your heart's the size of your fist,
Oh,
right?
what does that mean?
What's the size of your fist? What that
Word.
mean?
Your heart. It's as big as like what are we talking about here?
Are you trying to punch this fucking kids?
Wait, maybe.
No, I get what you're saying. You
But
saying
love- what do
your
you
heart,
think?
you only have so much love to give.
Yeah, I was getting
Is
so
that what you're
literal with
trying
that
to
shit.
say?
I get what he's saying.
I get
It
it.
just was funny.
It's just random. It's too
Yo,
little. I get
speaking
it.
of Elon Musk, that was an autistic.
Yeah.
That was very autistic right there. He said, it's the size of your fist. Everybody was like, what is this?
What's he saying right now?
Use your words. What's your favorite color?
I already got my hand to my chest. But I got to finish it off and give my heart out. The
Yo, for real.
Yo,
It's all right. It's all right.
we've been shooting.
What's that?
And we haven't
Oh,
even.
so-
Yeah, it's all right.
I got you. I'll take it.
We've been shooting. We haven't even
Introduced.
Yeah.
Yo,
Ain't that fire?
How we're 9
that's
minutes
fire.
in.
You know, but that's fire though.
That's
fire.
good.
We have
That's
good
fire.
conversations.
That's good.
We vibing.
Craig,
You okay
Craig,
there?
Craig built a nice intro for you. You know that, right?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Craig
here
built a
we
nice
are.
intro for you.
So we are like 20 minutes into this episode already. So we're just gonna give a huge welcome. He's giving us our time today. He's here with his lovely missus behind the scenes. But
What if he didn't want that happening, bro?
Yeah, bro.
No, it's cool, man. I'm cool with it. I'm cool.
What you doing?
She
she's not
everywhere.
here.
No,
She's
you're
not
making
here.
it worse.
She's not here.
She
Why
everywhere.
he always does
She's
this
everywhere.
It's just us three guys. and the guy
No.
on the couch.
Let
Listen,
these bitches know. She everywhere.
There we
She
go.
everywhere.
There we go. You might have seen him as Damon in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. He's a comedian, actor, writer, producer as well. Let's give it up for Sharief Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Woo, right
Where
now.
are claps?
you.
We don't have the clap sound.
The viewers are
Okay,
clapping.
put a random one. Put a
The
random
viewers are
one.
clapping right now.
Boom. Okay.
Pick another one. Let me see.
Oh.
What else
Which
we got?
one? Are we,
Whichever.
Joe Biden? No?
What else do we have?
Come on, man.
I don't know. Okay, we can do this one.
like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
We can
Ah,
See,
do
you
that.
turn them gay.
turn the freaking frogs gay.
That was Alex Jones right there.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
Yo,
Son of a
Alex
bitch.
Jones is a nut.
Yo,
Straight
he
up
is.
nut,
He
bro.
is a straight up nut.
Is he off that shit already?
I don't know. He used Ozempic though. You saw that? He's like skinny as hell. Not skinny, but
He was Ozempic.
yeah.
How you feel about Ozempic?
How do you feel about it?
I think
Oh,
it's
no,
like-
why you look at him
You
and
see
do
what I'm
that?
saying? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I see what
I need
happened.
somebody
I
here
see
in
what
my
happened.
corner. That's what
He
I'm
gonna
saying.
look
You
at
see
you.
what I'm saying?
Well, are you thinking about it?
Think about
Yeah,
it, yeah.
Bruh,
how do you feel about those?
I personally feel like that shit is a cheat code, and the same people that are giving you the shit are giving you the answer. And I don't think that's right.
Yes.
That's what I see. I don't know.
I agree.
But
I'm not touching
What do
it.
you
though.
think?
That's
So in a
personal.
way, you think it's like enabling them? Not really,
Not
because it's helping
even.
them lose
It's
it.
like you're sticking a needle in that can fuck you up, but that's neither here nor
How
there.
do you know it can fuck you up? Do they know?
Hey,
that?
there's always side effects to everything.
Come
I
on,
mean, yeah. That's
I mean,
true.
the processed foods, now you gonna give me the answer? I'm like,
right,
Yeah.
I don't know. Now what I'm gonna have fucked up later in the future?
But it does, yo, it's crazy what it's doing though. It is helping a lot of people.
All right,
lose
but
weight.
does it work
Probably not
on
in a good
every?
way, but-
does
It's
it work on-
helping. Helping what? IG pictures?
Well, yeah, technically, yeah.
Maybe IG pictures,
Yeah.
but what's going on inside?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Does it
that's a
work in
good
every
point.
size or certain sizes?
this is where allegedly.
Ah, who you asking for? 'Cause-
What the fuck is going on? Oh man.
I'm just saying, does it work on every size? Like, what about the show? Like the 600-pound, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
I
think-
think can help.
No,
them.
Oh, no,
They gotta
no,
use
no,
like
no,
one
no.
for the arm and then the other one for a leg.
I think
They have to use it for different parts of the body.
With 5 humans in it. Transformers.
I was thinking it was like the gastric shit where like you need to be a certain weight in order to use that shit.
For
But I don't
sure.
fucking know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical specialist or anything like that.
You just got common sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's so funny how we that word is almost eliminated in
Yeah.
today, right? We can't just be like, I have common sense.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you're like, now we have to go, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not. Nah, you have common sense.
Yeah.
Fuck
Definitely.
it. Yeah,
There you go.
People try to look at you dumb because, I don't have this title, but I got common sense, bitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What and shit, yeah.
I mean,
damn it.
being a comedian and all that stuff, right? Now it's kind of weird in the world we live in because people are looking at comedians as like the voice.
Right.
They're the voice of reason in a sense.
Right.
But you guys are comedians, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
specialists.
They're
you
in a
just have
weird
common
spot
sense.
for sure.
I'm not the voice of reason in my house.
Off the
Don't
off the
expect me
record.
to be the voice of reason for the world.
That's true.
Don't
That is
even
very
expect-
true, yeah.
Don't even expect it, man. But you know what though? The reason why I feel like they want to give us that is because comedians, we laugh at real life things.
Yeah.
And I feel like we are the last line of defense for people who actually talk about real stuff and not afraid to talk about it. That's why they give us that, because they're like, all right, you really attack these real topics and things like that. So you're the voice of reason.
Yeah.
It's like, do you hear the shit we say about these real
Yeah.
topics? We talk about it, but whoa, the shit we talk about it in suicidal ways.
Yeah.
At one point too, also I think people, the majority, at least here in America, they just be like, okay, he has 100+ subscribers or
Right.
followers, and they're like, maybe we should listen.
Right.
I think that's maybe like for example, just isolating comedians, or people that do funny shit. They just like, oh yeah, they have a huge amount of followers, so maybe I'll follow. Like people are so fans that like,
Yeah.
if Joe Rogan says this, I think he's right.
It's called influence for a reason.
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah.
And Instagram showed the world, which we already knew from before Instagram, the animal kingdom shows you that too, man. People are followers.
Yeah.
They've always been followers. People follow the strong, what seems strong.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Animals do it. We do it. It just is what it is. So if you got 100,000 followers, people automatically go, you must know something.
Yeah.
You got 100,000
Yeah,
people.
you were able to bring 100,000. How the fuck you did that?
100,000
In a
people
way,
watch
in
you?
a way, they have a point though. In a way,
Yeah,
right? Because like
for
for you
sure.
to get 100,000
Yeah, but I
people
don't-
following, you gotta
yeah.
be doing something, right?
Yeah, but it's not like that's not the comedian's responsibility.
Oh no,
now.
I'm not saying that for no.
Yeah. No.
But they are in a
fuck?
weird spot where like, because they're one of the only ones that can freely talk about whatever you like, whatever you really like, whatever people can relate to. Maybe in the real world they really can't talk about as much. You know what I mean?
But you know what though, we can, like, that's our responsibility to do that.
Yeah.
But in today's times, they're making it hard for us to do
Yeah.
that, right? Like if you're any type of comedian or person who talks on real things and you have a real idea and you have something called common sense, they try to silence those people. That's why your views will get lower. You know what I mean? Like the platforms don't want to put you on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're like, oh, this guy is too real. They don't want you until, like, they won't help you. I'll put it like this. If you're that type of comedian trying to make it today, it's harder for you.
Yeah.
Because no platform is going to give you the platform to make it. But once you make it, they go, we love him
Yeah.
because you,
Yeah.
like Cat Williams.
Yes.
Who gave Cat? Shout out to Cat.
yeah.
That is facts. That
Who
is facts.
who gave Cat the platform? Nobody did.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about recently? Shannon
Yeah,
Sharp?
no, he did now, but he's Cat Williams already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
He's
said
Cat
when
is
he was
always
coming
been
up.
Cat,
Yeah.
Yes, nobody
Yeah.
wants to give that comedian a platform, but everybody wants to praise that comedian once they make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why if you're that type of comedian, yeah, boy.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, no, but it's all
It's
jokes
like-
aside.
it's like listening-
if you talk about real things, it is going to be harder for you, and you have to navigate it a certain way.
I saw parents complaining about this singer, Carpenter something.
Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah.
Espresso?
Whatever.
Hey,
They
they
take
Oh,
some-
because she did the sandwich or some shit.
No, but that's not the thing. It's
The sandwich dance.
They're
That's
listening. The parents are listening with the kids, whatever, and then they taking them to the concert, and they're like, "Oh, why is she doing all this, sexual shit?" Like, I
should've
mean,
known that
listen
that's
to the
what she's doing.
songs.
Yeah. Why you're the bad parent? in
Yeah,
this.
it's like listening to Cardi B and be like, "No, you shouldn't be saying that, bitch.
That's another thing. That's another thing too, right? Like,
You choose this.
yeah.
If you don't want your daughter or your fucking son listening to this shit, just don't put it on.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's fine.
100%.
Like
at
art,
one point,
just
the
like
kids are gonna have
comedians.
their own opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Sooner than you expect.
That's the truth.
Speaking as a father, because
Me too.
once they start saying some shit, it's like, oh, you got a point.
Yeah.
But that's your opinion.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
ain't gonna shit on it.
I
Unless it's some
hate,
wild shit.
when them motherfuckers is right.
Bro,
Oh.
my son was 2 years old, right? Maybe 3. He was probably 3 or 4, matter of fact. Not even 2. He was about 3 or 4. I got in an art. This was my girlfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we got in some argument in the car, and I was wrong. I was wrong in this argument. I blew up and was like, get out the car, right? And I was in my feelings, right? And she gets out and she goes like up the stairs, and my son's in his car seat, in the back seat, right? And I can see, bro, I see in the rearview mirror, I look at him, and he looks at me through the rearview mirror and goes, you were wrong, Daddy.
Man.
He said, you have to apologize. I went, nigga, you right,
I hate your ass.
but you're wrong. How you know this? You're 4 years old. You know what I
Right.
mean? But that let me know at that age, just his awareness. You know what I mean? Because I'm just thinking like I'm having a little moment with my lady or whatever. But he was aware to know like, oh, this is a real conflict, and he knew who was wrong in the conflict at 4, which let me know like, okay, they're thinking a lot faster and a lot smarter than you think. Young.
Yeah. And sometimes they be like doing their own thing, but they're also listening too.
Yeah, always eavesdropping.
Yeah.
Oh, always.
Oh, that's why I don't know how you guys grew up, but how I grew up, they used to have it where it was like, kids, y'all got to go in the room. Like this is the adults' room.
Mhm.
That separation doesn't exist anymore. Now
Nah.
you have kids and adult, just like social media.
Yeah.
Everybody's in one space, and it shouldn't be that
Yeah.
way. Certain conversations ain't for you.
Yeah.
You need to go. So I already know whenever I see my little nieces, I'm that. Yeah, maybe I'm old school with it.
Yeah.
Get your little ass out of here.
Yeah.
What you doing? Because they like this, and they laugh at little moments that they shouldn't laugh at. You like,
What you know?
yeah, what you laughing?
You
at?
laughing at, man?
I know that.
I got my little nephew Butters. Ha ha.
Yeah, but that makes me think like morals are going to shit though.
Yeah.
Like for example, you
I
have
agree.
morals,
I agree.
right?
Yeah.
I do too. I do
sure.
the same thing that you do that. But nowadays, these kids are growing. They're growing like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give a fuck.
Right.
They're probably like smoking weed and their kids at 13. Probably, I'm not saying hopefully not, but maybe. You know what I mean? You don't do that shit nowadays.
No.
It's like, no, you put in a bed and you go get high. That's what happens.
Yeah.
You know what's the
But-
crazy part about? Oh, my bad, dog. My bad.
Go ahead.
Nah,
I'm
go
done.
ahead. Go ahead. You feeling it? You feeling
Interrupt
it?
me. Go ahead.
Say what you're gonna say.
So I
Better
do
be a
think-
good fucking point now.
Yeah, so going to the whole like what kids know and shit. Like, sorry, my bad, dog. I don't even know if I said it last episode. So this whole thing, I'm at the. It was like 80 degrees the other weekend, right?
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
beautiful day and shit. We get to the park. We're not going to the park. We're at the red light at the park, and I tell my son, I'm like, "Yo, what are you looking at?" He's looking at all the kids at the park. He's like, "Wow, it's packed over there." I'm like, "Yeah, you want to go to the park?" He's like, "Nah." I was like, "Why not?" And he's like, "Oh, that looks like a predator's paradise right there." And I'm like, "What?" I didn't even laugh. I'm just like, "What do you
What
mean?
the
Why are you
fuck?
saying this?" I was like, "What are your thoughts about
That's
like
so
predators?"
funny.
It's
That's brilliant.
It's
A
like-
predator's paradise.
That's great.
Yo.
So I'm like, yo, you're aware of this at your age, but I'm like, how much of that do you know? So then I'm
Right.
like, what are your takes on predators? He's like,
Yeah.
which one? The one with the mask or like the one that? And I was like, so you even know about that? And that's like before his
God.
time.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, you're really that down bad for a kid? And I'm like, that down bad for a kid? I'm like, you're 10. I was like, but he knows the concept of it.
Yeah. Or-
But it's
or you,
fucking
whoever.
crazy.
Do
I
you
got
think?
I got
do
you.
you-
I love it.
Do you think it's
I
because
love
of the technology?
Yes. 100%.
Like, yo, these fucking kids, they come out with like knowing how to scroll,
yeah.
No, yeah, for
it's
sure.
technology, bro.
right? It has to be.
They're exposed to so much at a young age that we wasn't. We used to have to go to our. All right, let me ask you, brother, because you're a parent. When's the last time your kid came to you?
Hold up,
about
man.
something?
I'm a dad too.
Oh, my
Fuck
fault,
this
brother.
guy.
My fault, brother.
Fuck this.
Did you press it? You sure?
I didn't know.
I didn't hear it.
No, you too though.
Yeah,
So
he's a
let
dad.
me
He's
let
a
me
dad too,
let me
yeah.
ask you. So when's the last time your kids came to you about remember the questions we used to have to ask our parents?
Yeah.
Like, where's this come from? What's that? When's the last time your kid came to you about something?
Fuck.
You see what I'm saying?
Must have at least my daughter, because she's more in the house with my wife, but she came to me about 2 weeks ago about her hair, because she was like, "Oh, my hair, it gets frizzy." And every time I fix it, I was like, well, then we have to braid it.
Right.
She's like, oh, but my friends, I forget her name, but definitely a white name.
It gets frizzy. What, you got a mixed child?
Yeah.
Was she black?
No, Puerto Rican.
Same thing. Same thing. Puerto Ricans don't like at midnight.
Yeah.
No moreno. Yeah. See tú.
Yeah. and my daughter was saying, it's like, oh, but her hair doesn't get messed up. I was like, well, she has a different type of hair. So we had to get in the conversation of like, all right, there's different types
Of hair.
of hair. There's different type of colors. There's different type of people.
Right.
And she was like, okay. She still didn't fucking understood.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she still moved on. And she was like, okay, yeah. So now she goes to sleep at 8. So now at 7, she's brushing her hair, taking care of her hair, putting her bonnet on.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's aware of like, okay, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
She has different type of hair than not every other.
Of course, yeah, because her hair gets like she goes out in the humid, it gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? She came to you about hair. When's the last time your kid came to you about one of them questions where you went, oh, this is a real worldly question? They don't anymore. They go to the internet.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. So now they have all these ideas, which is dangerous too, because they have ideas from the internet that algorithm is putting in their head. And some of these ideas they don't know what to do with. And they just got them already. And they're just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you put a gun in a kid's hand, it's dangerous. You know what I mean? It's the same with information. It's the same with information. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I feel like because of technology now, these kids are exposed to so much information at a young age that they're so smart but dumb at the same time. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's with us too.
Yeah, right.
We got mics.
Exactly. Yeah.
Imagine going back in time, right? And then you explain to somebody you could do anything on a cell phone. But most of us just go on porn and fucking look at reels and shit.
right.
Like that's all we do. We're not
Right.
saving curing
Why
cancer.
did
none of
porn
that
had to be the first thing though?
Porn got reels now.
Porn's number one. I'm gonna be honest. Porn
shit. Bro,
is definitely
porn's like
number
the
one.
biggest thing that
Yeah.
everybody wants to pretend they don't do, but everybody probably does it.
For sure.
Porn got
got
but they
reels?
watch it.
I know. I was about to
No,
say
I'm not
porn
saying
reels.
that. No.
OnlyFans. I'm
Wish
not
they
on
should
that.
do that.
We all do it, don't we?
Yeah.
It's normal. I don't do it. I haven't done it. You don't do it.
No. I thought of it, but I didn't do it.
That shit was mainly meant for like just your fans, right? Like just for your fans.
But I don't think it was intended. I don't think it was intended for like sex only. I think it was intended like a Patreon.
I mean,
What's that?
And then-
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think it was made for. It was definitely made. Wasn't that that was when all the backstage was getting shut down and then OnlyFans?
Oh yes.
It
So
was
somebody
Probably.
found a loophole.
back
like,
page. I said backstage, back page. I mean that
Back page. I remember that
back
one.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the hookers lost their little website, they needed something new.
Yeah.
They got innovative.
That's true, man. That's true.
I mean,
This is
I
for
never heard of
OnlyFans.
You said backstage?
Back page.
Back
Back
page.
page.
Yeah, back
I never knew
page.
You
about
weren't
that
a
one.
freak. That's why. You were boring.
What year was this?
This year was 2000 at least. Shit.
It was like 2009, 10, around there.
I was just about to get out of high school around that time.
Yeah, but even back then, you were doing shit like that.
Man, I didn't even know you, dog.
I didn't. I didn't know you. I didn't.
The OnlyFans had to be at least 20. I feel like the pandemic shut OnlyFans down. So definitely pre-2020.
Yeah.
But then after they shut that down because people was, all that stuff was happening, I feel OnlyFans kind of.
Oh yeah, that shit just took off.
I think it was definitely made from strippers and hookers and stuff like that.
That's true.
And then everybody else looked and said, oh, we can make money off this if we just connect to our fans directly. Yeah.
Which is smart.
Yeah. But it started with porn.
It always
Long
starts with
story short, it started with porn.
Always starts with porn, bro.
Porn brings
they invented a camera, and the first thing they did was record people having sex on it. I swear to God. It's a fact.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I'm probably wrong, but it's
That's
a fact
so
in my head
funny.
right now until
That's
we prove
so
it
funny. I
otherwise.
believe it.
There ain't no
I
way
believe
they
it.
grabbed the camera. That's the first thing they recorded.
Yeah, at a park. Check it out.
Look at him.
Find it. Well, you can't really find it. You can't really find it because
What the fuck
we're not
is
gonna put it
that?
on YouTube.
What it depends on. Who was it? Was it a guy or a woman who created the camera?
I think we all know the answer to this.
It was a guy, right?
I think we know.
What would a guy want to look at forever?
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, you know what I want to freeze? Your titties.
Right? It's in a museum
Oh,
now.
shit.
Everybody's just
It
watching.
says
it.
here in 1839, Louis, which I'm not repeating his last name,
Louis Daguerre.
Yeah.
That sounds French.
Daguerre.
Daguerre.
invented.
The great type.
What the fuck are these words? The daguerreotype, a primitive form of photography. Almost immediately, pornographers started using the new technology.
Commandeer.
Because I am not saying that word.
Commandeer?
Commandeered, I guess.
He
Alright.
just plugged in porn. Yo, he just
I don't know
Because
what
I'm not used. What the commandeered? I guess.
Hey, yo.
I'm not saying that fucking word.
So I'm not reading that. Pornography, they used it.
They used it.
Sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
There you go. Let's go. One.
So you actually were right for the
point.
first time in this show.
For the first time.
You
Yeah,
brought
let's go.
factual.
Let's
you
go.
brought facts.
I usually go off feelings. There we
You
go.
always bring fucking fake news in this show.
Yo, you be bringing fake news?
Not,
He
not
said
purposely.
Putin died last week.
He's like, yo, R.I.P. to Putin.
I
And
thought
we're
it
like,
was-
what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, in my defense, I was like, yo, R.I.P. Vladimir Putin. I'm like, wait, no. It's Vladimir, what is it? Voldemort, Kilmer,
I don't know.
Voldemort.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I forgot now. I'm on the spot, so I'm over here like, Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer.
I was about to say, you talking about Voldemort, the one Harry Potter, the one Harry Potter smoke, he been there.
He died a long time ago. That guy.
Oh my god.
Boy who lived.
I fuck with Harry Potter though. You like Harry
I
Potter?
love Harry Potter,
Yeah,
bro.
right?
I love Harry Potter, man.
Oh man,
They're
It's
switching up the
amazing.
characters now, right?
I used to hide it, though.
Yeah.
I used to hide
You
it.
used to
Hide it?
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
grew up, it wasn't cool to be like a nerd or nothing like
Yo,
that.
now I
None of
feel
that
like
shit.
it's really cool to be.
Right. It's
Yeah.
super cool.
I need to
Yeah.
interfere in this one real quick. You were born and raised in
I was born in Jersey.
Jersey.
Whole childhood from baby to about 12, 13.
Uh-huh.
Georgia, Dublin, Georgia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up down south, which is like it's the hood with dirt roads.
Damn.
That's the dirty
That's
south.
tough.
Yeah, you see dogs, you see they ribs. How up here, how you see
said,
You see them ribs.
you see their ribs.
Damn, they were starving like that, dog.
yeah. It feel like a third world. It feel like that.
It
now.
feel like a
But
third world
Before
where
you
I grew
said
up.
that, I was going to say that sounded like Puerto Rico. You got dogs running around there. As beautiful as it is.
I went to Puerto Rico. What was it like a year and a half ago, bro? I didn't. I saw a horse ribs. In the hood tied up.
Nah.
God damn.
Bro,
Yeah,
in
man.
the hood tied up. I was like, I
fuck.
said they got horses parked.
Oh, fuck.
You can park a horse?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
That's how it is?
Yeah, I didn't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
it's
holy
definitely a
shit.
bunch of because we're so used to cats being stray out here. You don't really see
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
loves dogs, but
Exactly.
then cats fuck them. Like you know,
Yeah.
they could go out there and fuck each other and keep repopulating. But Puerto Rico, just dogs everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's like Latin America too.
that's how
a
it
bunch
was
of-
where I was at, bro.
Yeah,
Straight
and-
dogs running around stray and stuff like that, and they know the people in the neighborhood. And if you're not from the neighborhood, they'll chase you around, just trying to skip. And people running, but they just hungry.
They just ugly.
They just hungry, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruh,
In Latin
that's
America too. I think that's the one thing. Like straight dogs and shit.
Yeah.
They just be out.
Yeah. It's hella. Why is it like that? And even when you go to island, like you go to, we went to Jamaica, we've been to Turks. You see a bunch of like wild, like stray dogs. I don't know why, but in the city, at least New York City, New Jersey, things like that, you see the rats. Never mind.
Don't even get me started.
I just
with
thought
this
about it. It's the
Yeah.
rats. It's the rats and the
Yeah.
mice. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'd rather have dogs out in the loose like that than fucking rats.
Me
though.
too. Me
Yeah.
too.
But the amount of the size of the rats to be finding in New York City.
Hey,
dog,
yo, they
Big
fucking
as hell.
huge. They
Big as
cats, dog. They're
Yes.
fucking
Crazy,
huge, bro.
Word
it.
up.
The rats are cats' dog. That shit's crazy.
The
You know?
rats are cat's dog.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Damn, that
Damn,
shit don't
okay.
make no
English.
sense.
It doesn't
It
make
makes
any
sense.
sense.
It makes perfect sense.
I
but
was
no
trying
sense.
to like find something.
Me
in
too.
there.
My brain is like
Stick
it's
to the
moving
pornography.
around.
Who
Wait, I'm trying to
invented
figure
it?
out, but I
Stick
can't.
to that.
I don't know what the fuck that meant. Can you explain?
The funny shit is,
You
go ahead,
can't.
please explain. it.
Yeah, because I really want to know.
The rats.
Go on.
This is where we've come in 22. Anybody who can say something that rhyme a little bit, people be like, "You got a point."
Yo, I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even looking
The
for
rats are cats' dogs.
So confident.
bro. But like, imagine, bro. It's like you just named 3 different animals, but each animal represents a different thing. Dog
What the
is
fuck does that
Dog's
mean?
a pronoun for us, right? Dog.
Also, we pronoun.
Whoa. We're talking about alphabet letters now, right? Okay. So look. And then the cats are. Wait, the dogs are cat. You compared a rat to a cat and called us dogs. That's what I'm saying.
I still don't know what the
Like,
fuck you're saying, bro.
You know
still
what?
don't know.
Y'all got me, but
You
now
know
we
what?
gotta put a microphone over it and a fucking magnifying
No.
lens. It's over.
You know
It's done.
what? If you end it with Kanye,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
makes sense.
That's a cat's dog, Kanye.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Jesus. You gotta end shit like that with Jesus.
How the
and it
Sure.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye
true.
fans will make like he'll say nothing. He'll be like, the sky is green, and Kim, she got skims.
Yeah.
They'd be like, he's a genius. He's a genius. Kim does have skims, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you get punched in the eye, it's green sometimes. So Kanye saying the man's punching him in the eye and he can't stand it.
Yo, that's true, bro.
He was saying
Anything that he
genius.
says, bro.
He was saying that he wasn't trying to have any more kids with her too. You saw that,
I did see that.
right? You saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
that he
I
was
saw
I
that.
thought he
trying to have
said
no
that he
kids?
wasn't trying to have kids with, but it did happen.
Oh, maybe that's what it was, but something like that. He just didn't want to have. Supposedly, he didn't want to have kids with her,
He did it.
right?
Yeah. He said, I didn't want to have kids with her, but I didn't want my kids to be bastards. So I married her.
When he say this shit?
Said it in an interview.
Is that like?
Is that the one with academics?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No. It
No.
wasn't that one.
Oh, okay.
That
that
one
one
was crazy.
I didn't even watch it. I
I
saw the
watched it.
picture and I'm like,
Did you?
As soon as I saw the picture, I said, I gotta watch this shit. Any man in a black KK,
Yeah.
he wore an all black KKK
That's
outfit.
crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's black too.
Yeah. Like, yo,
Yeah.
that shit is so funny.
So
to me,
if
bro.
the white KKK outfit was for against the black people,
yes,
what is the black one against?
it's got to be
Only-
The one that Kanye West wore.
I feel like only Kanye can answer.
Yeah,
You're right.
Because what is he against?
Yeah,
I didn't
nobody
understood it.
I don't know.
I
Other than-
did see. I did want to click it.
He
But I
said,
was
you
like-
did? I watched it.
I haven't
How long
seen
was it?
He be saying it was like an hour, I think. It was he was saying some real shit on there though. He was throwing, he was doing the Kanye thing, throwing shots at everybody. Like he said, John Legend dressed like he gay. And,
Yeah.
and he said John Legend smells like mashed potatoes.
What the? Yo, that's a very specific smell.
He's been next to him like,
Yeah.
Son, no, I'm sorry, not even mashed, just straight potatoes. Like, you know what raw potatoes smell?
Yeah, that's insane, dog.
You smell like a bag of potatoes is wild to me.
Yo,
Not even a cologne.
No. You smell Mexican, basically. No,
Yeah.
no. Mexico took a straight.
like straight dirt. Straight dirt.
What I do? No,
Yeah. What are your thoughts though? Like, were you a big Kanye fan back in the day? Like, did
I'm
he
still a
let you
Kanye
down?
fan.
Still,
I'm still a
okay.
Kanye
I was gonna say,
fan.
you sound like you do have love for Kanye.
I got love for Kanye, but
Okay.
but I know how to separate.
Up to when?
Up to past the music.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
that's a great answer.
Yeah, once we
That's
pass the
fair enough.
music, it's done, man.
Yeah.
but then he dropped the snippet where he was saying, "Is like, why do I love Hitler so much?"
yeah,
And then he's like, I am an N word too. He was saying that shit.
yeah.
And then I was like, but what if that song drops? Is that part of the music still too?
No. Well, I would know. And listen, I would know when to cut certain things off.
Yeah,
I don't like every single Kanye, but
Nah, I
he's
know.
one of my favorite artists.
No,
though,
yeah.
for sure. He's brilliant. When it
Yeah,
comes
he's
to-
a fucking genius on music. Yeah.
There's
He
no
is.
denying
He
that
is.
what his music has done for hip hop.
He's
Now
brilliant.
you can't deny
He's
that.
brilliant.
You
Yeah,
R.
can't take
Kelly.
that
What
away
are we
from
doing
him.
about R. Kelly though?
We gotta cut his phone off. This guy's making albums through the phone.
Yeah. Did you hear the
I didn't
fucking
even hear
song?
that, really?
Did you hear that song?
Nah.
That he did over fucking Chris Brown's
Oh, wait,
song?
I think I
My
did see that.
residuals.
Residual. Yeah, residual.
No.
No,
No way.
it's fire. It's fire.
Is it?
It is. It
That
is.
shit's fire.
Bro, I literally was like, I'm not gonna listen to this, and it started playing, and I never turned it off.
Yo.
Damn.
He's good. He's
I'm
good.
like,
He's good.
fuck.
He's good. I know nobody's got. Listen, I don't care what
That's
you say. He probably sung his way through that jail.
Yeah, as soon as you turn that shit up,
I heard Tory Lanez' shit every time he drops.
Tory
It's
Lanez
fire.
is hard.
It's fire.
Tory Lanez is hard too.
I don't
they
know if
do
you want to
that,
be hard
dog?
in jail.
Yeah, no
that's my
Diddy,
finish.
no Diddy
Diddy.
hard. No Diddy.
The whole music industry is just going to jail at this point. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now,
How are they able to record in there?
let me ask you: Do you think Tory Lanez was set up?
Fuck yeah.
what? We went viral with Tory Lanez, bro. Hell yeah. Let's keep going. Don't you change your fucking views.
Me? I'm not changing my view.
He said, "Don't you
I'm
change
the one
your
that put the
fucking
fucking
views."
number. I said, whoa. I'm over here like,
Rats.
Whoa,
Oh,
I was just
put it down. He said, I'm a bird.
Yo, what were we talking about in that clip? It was because during the pandemic. Okay,
How are you gonna keep going with that?
That's the stock market. That's what he's doing.
I put it down.
He believes in the video.
yeah.
I put it down. I was saying how he got set up because during the pandemic, he was saying how he put his music on like a crypto platform thing.
Yeah.
You can make millions just off a $1 album.
Yep.
Fucking destroy the industry.
And what is it at the NFT?
Yeah, NFTs, there we go.
Yeah, he put it on NFT, and it was he he was like, yo, once I put it out, I made it available to my fans for like $1, whatever it was. And then they bought it and it ran the price up. And each time it sells, he makes a percentage.
Yep.
Which is how the music industry works anyway.
Yeah.
He just did it on his own terms. Right after that, next thing you know, he shot Meg in the foot.
Yeah.
We still didn't see the scar.
Inside Kylie Jenner's house.
Yo, that's true, man.
Nobody ever seen that
I
scar.
have never seen a goddamn fucking picture of that woman's feet.
Man, listen, I seen her wear a dress and boots. I said she's hiding something.
Yeah, man. For sure, bro. Those feet are ugly as fuck. But she was never shot.
Yeah, no. That's real hot girl shit. Come on now. We want to see the scar. You showing If you can show your ass, show your feet.
That's
right.
right.
That's true.
That's true. That's very fucking
That
true.
is very true.
Yo, look up Meg's feet. Maybe we get something. Maybe
Look up, man.
in a non-sexual
Yeah, but
fetish
don't
way.
put
Yeah.
Meg's feet, because then fucking
Yeah.
something else gonna pop out.
Word.
Put
word.
the fucking name.
Cause when you put Meg with an S, that's white. Some white girl feet
Yeah.
gonna pop up.
Oh shit.
Hi, I'm
Damn.
Megan.
They're
I'm
like
a single
Shaq's feet.
mother.
Yo, that's fucked
That's
up.
not
Look
her
at the
feet.
one all the
And
way
my
over there,
feet
bro.
hit the ground running.
Those aren't her feet. Those are her feet.
That's her feet right there.
That's LeBron's foot from the
Oh,
beach.
that's LeBron,
That's not her foot,
bro.
I don't know if that's her
disgusting.
feet or not, but
See, no, but I've never seen the scar. I've never seen it, so
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, if he did, that's why it's just. It feels weird when it comes to Tory Lanez for me personally. I don't have enough information to see everything, but from what I've seen and what I've learned, I do have doubt where I'm like, I don't know if he did that, because I know how dirty the industry is. Like the music industry can be very dirty. So if they want to take somebody out who's threatening their empire, think about it. This is even America, the way this works, right? Like the minute, that's why gangs are labeled terrorists, right? Anything that goes against what they stand for, they're going to label it a gang and they're going to try to take it out. So if you are going to spearhead a movement that's going to take away our whole business, you don't think they will lock a person up like that?
100%.
They're going to take you out. You're threatening my business and what I do and how I feed my family for generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and NFT, nigga, fuck that. Yo, that's a bar.
Was
Yeah,
that
word.
that's
off the top.
I saw
That's
that
off
shit.
the top.
Yo, the minute you saw it, I was like, that was fresh right there.
Oh,
We saw, we had it live. Fuck that shit.
Nigga, fuck that. It's the
damn.
NFT. Oh.
Yo, that's crazy.
yo, that's tough though. That's tough.
That's
Yo.
crazy.
I'm a real comedian, ladies and gentlemen. As Cat Williams said, they can't fuck with me.
Yo, that was fire. That was
I
fire.
like that. I like that.
They did that with Michael Jackson too, though.
Yeah.
The owner of Sony.
Yep.
Prince too, right?
Yeah. They
They did it with Prince too.
Mike
That's why he changed his name.
Mike
multiple times.
owned Prince. Prince did it differently. Prince kind of owned his own thing. The reason they really took Mike out though, Mike owned Sony.
Yeah.
Like he owned the Beatles catalog. He was beefing with Eminem and bought his catalog
His shit.
just to shit on him. Like, yeah,
He ain't even bought Taylor Swift shit, bro.
who bought Taylor Swift shit?
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Did he really?
No, I thought that was Scooter Braun. That's his
Yeah.
name, right?
No, he
Michael
bought
Jackson
it.
was dead. But
Michael Jackson
No.
was dead.
Yeah.
He bought. I saw
When
Taylor
Kanye
Swift.
jumped on stage, Mike was gone already.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Then who
He
white
died
girl?
before
Who's that
backstage,
white
went
girl
out, I
that-
guess.
He bought a white girl's shit.
He probably who did it?
correct.
Listen,
Check
he bought the Beatles, so I'm
I
not
know he
surprised.
owns the alphabet song.
Yeah.
He got the rights to the alphabet song, I think.
Yeah. He owned the whole Sony thing, and he flipped them, man. Like the way he finessed the whole industry with that, like because it was something where they told him he had to record a certain amount of albums. He had already done them in advance. Like, yo, Mike was brilliant businessman.
Oh yeah.
And now imagine, Sony runs everything, right? Imagine this one artist runs everything. He run y'all now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to get him up out of there. They had to. That's
He
why-
had too much.
He had way too much. Way too much. That's why it was like, yeah, you're gonna be moonwalking, all right.
Moonwalking.
Beat it to heaven, nigga.
man. Beat it. Beat it. Yo, facts though.
That's what the casket sound made the last time.
Oh fuck.
I mean, they need some WD-40 on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Put some oil on that shit. Nah, man.
Nah, R.I.P. to Michael Jackson.
So he owned the alphabet?
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What, the
can't play that shit on TV.
ABCD?
You never hear that song on shows.
And you know he was the first person, like, you know how we see all these what is it called? What's these rides with the superheroes and stuff, like what's that theme park?
Universal?
Universal.
Uh-huh.
He was the first one who came up with the ideas to have the roller coasters and stuff like that.
Neverland Ranch?
Yeah. Yeah. Michael Jackson. I'm positive. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to understand this. You're saying he
The
had a
theme
roller
parks.
coaster at the theme park before.
With the superheroes and stuff, like he was the one who spearheaded the idea on even having.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He wanted to do that.
Damn.
He was on route to do that. They was like, oh, nah, he gonna have theme parks, Sony, Beatles. Nah,
No,
That's fucked.
they're like, fuck, he's really white now.
He went all into that.
Yo, what's that all about? I never met anybody else that did that. What he did. Like, how you do that? How you go from that to
There's
that?
people
Like,
that do it.
Yeah.
most people do that.
There's people that do it. I'm saying.
Well,
Like who?
how do you do what? Like,
Go from black to white.
hey,
How you do that shit?
Joe Jackson beat it off you. That's how. Joe Jackson is the first parent to successfully beat the black off the.
Right there. That's the Hall of Fame right there. Hall of Fame.
Sammy Sosa did it too.
That's right. Sammy Sosa did do that shit too.
He did.
Oh yeah, Sosa did do it too.
But he was.
But
Everybody knew
that's
he did
different.
it.
That's different.
Nobody
yeah.
really kind of questioned what
Yeah.
Mike had, I think.
Yeah.
We eyebrow raised, but
Was
No,
that a
no.
condition? I think
No,
it was a
Sosa-
condition that he had. Michael
was
Jackson. He
Sosa?
did it on purpose.
They said vitiligo was, what is it called? Is it called vitiligo?
I think so.
vitiligo? Vitiligo.
So it was a condition.
Vitiligo.
So he couldn't control it.
We're doctors.
Yeah, they said. So I think with that's what what's the supermodel that Wiz Khalifa was dating? I think it's like when your skin is like
Amber Rose?
No, not that one.
That's not a superman.
Winnie Harlow, right? Winnie. Winnie.
let me
Her name's
look
like Winnie Harlow, but I think she has it as well. It's like a condition where your skin starts to like get pigmentation. I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
had like maps. All
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
This motherfucker.
So I think he said maps. We love you, Winnie.
Yeah. Yes.
But I think what Mike did was he just chose one color.
yeah.
I mean, he
went
could have
all-
chose the brown. Now that I think about it, God damn it. Yeah, Mike, you made a
Come on,
decision,
man.
didn't
It went
you?
all the
But
way.
he was sleeping on those like special beds and shit, right?
Yeah, rich beds.
But he was trying.
Yes. Big money beds.
It was like an
fuck?
incubator or some shit. Was it an incubator?
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But that was. I think he was trying to control it or no. Oh, he was just like, fuck it, I lost.
Well,
I think
I think once he lost his nose, he's like, all right, I'm done. I'm not
how
gonna keep
do I
trying to take
breathe without you?
Yo, because he literally had no nose, right?
Yeah, nah, he had no nose.
Like nothing, right?
Yeah,
It
he-
would just fall off
So
or
it was
something
like
that.
a synthetic one.
Yeah.
yeah.
it was
No,
like fake.
not even. I think, well, yeah, I guess
I
it
think
was
he used to
fake.
have like a fake one and he can like put on and take out.
Fuck.
I swear to fucking God.
Wait, you're lying.
No
Bro, I
way.
think he did, dog.
Allegedly. This is the same
man, I
What you
just
talking
see
about?
somebody go like this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's gonna look like that little alien
Turned
from
into
Men in
Mr.
Black.
Potato Head.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head, bro. Come on.
You see,
There's no way.
Kanye would have said he smelled like potatoes too.
Yeah, he fucking probably. But what if Michael smelled like?
Oh man, he probably smelled like a zoo. He loved animals.
I was gonna say glitter.
I feel like he smelled like a zoo. I feel like he smelled like a zoo.
or kids.
That's nasty.
He like
Zoo-
kids.
You ever went to a zoo and was like,
I
smells
did.
pretty good here?
I did. It stinks there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Nasty.
Maybe not Michael like it. But all right, he's rich though.
Yes.
So because he's rich, that zoo don't smell like a regular zoo. So you're right.
Mm.
You're right.
But
What
what
you
does a
saying?
zoo? What does a
Why-
rich zoo smell like? It has to smell like shit, regardless, no?
Nah,
Because you have to have the animals there.
I feel like not Mike, man.
No.
Nah, not a Neverland.
Just the word Neverland is crazy.
Yeah, the word Neverland is like
Neverland.
yo.
Neverland.
Neverland.
That's the place you should never land.
Yeah.
In Neverland.
And he keeps saying is. You think he's still alive, bro?
Oh no, Mike gone.
Mike's dead.
Mike gone. Yeah, that's it. That's it, bro. Trust me, if Mike was here, man, we would know.
Yeah.
We would know. He's gone, bro. He
Like
had-
that they do that
How
shit with
about
Tupac.
Tupac? You think Tupac's gone?
man.
I mean, by now he should be gone.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, right?
He's too old. now.
Age wise, yes.
How old would
should
he be?
gone.
He's not that old.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, how old would he be right now?
No, he probably like 60 something, right?
Tupac, he died at 24, right?
Yeah.
Died at 24. That was what, over 20 He'd probably be like 50 now.
Yeah. No, so he'd probably still be
It's
alive.
been only 30 years? No,
Yeah.
30-something years? No.
Yeah.
I think
Because that
so.
was the 90s.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
So like during
yeah.
like the Biggie, where Biggie was around and all that shit.
Oh, my
Yeah, it was
God.
90s, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably, but it feels like 80 years ago.
Fuck!
At
bro.
some point it is going to be 80
Yo,
years,
what's
yeah.
old? He just said 90s. Fuck!
No, because the other day I was like, yo, back in the 80s, I'm thinking it's 20 years ago. It's fucking 40.
You guys were born
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
80s, right?
yeah.
No, I was early 90s.
Yeah.
You were 80s.
I was born 88. You?
88.
93.
Me too. 93.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
You're still in the
92,
93s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're old.
Yeah.
You're Asian.
No, but no Diddy, bro. You don't look like yeah.
No Diddy.
I gotta throw that out, nigga. Damn, I gotta throw that.
say no Diddy.
Yeah, I got to, bro. I got to. Fuck that.
There you go. Today it feels gay. There you go.
Today I feel like. I like it.
Nah, but
that does
there-
feel like a minute
this-
ago.
Nowadays, like, you seen those videos when you mention 90s to like 2010-year-old kid, like the kids that were
Yeah.
born in 2010, they're like 90s. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
not
yeah.
90s. My
Or
son
early
did it to me.
2000s or something.
I was like, I was born in 19. Oh, Dad, what was it like growing up in the 1900s? What? 1900s? What the fuck?
That's fucking crazy.
That's 30 years. What the fuck? 1900s. Like, I'm
know
not
what?
riding
He's
a fucking
technically
horse.
right, though.
Parking
You
cars
were
and
born in
shit.
the
Like, what the fuck?
1900s.
Huh?
He's technically right. We were born in the 1900s.
But you don't gotta be right. You don't got to.
He don't.
I
You
would've
just
been-
gotta say it respectfully. He
I'd have been
doesn't.
like, what? How do you feel? Do you feel like your mom allows you to do things? No, that's what it felt like
Basically, that's literally
in the 1900s.
fucking 1900s.
Feels like today, son.
Literally.
Feels like today.
But they are being raised with way more different shit than we were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Technology, all that shit.
Yeah, because I remember I used to go out and I knew I had to go back when the lights turned off.
Yeah. Same.
That was
same.
me.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine now. Send my kid out and he just come. I trust
no,
him.
he
That's
probably won't
wild,
I
come
don't know.
back.
I don't know. I just,
My mom and dad used to allow me to do that too. Just walk off and then, oh yeah, just come before the sun goes down. It's
Right. You just had a certain time to be in it. And there was no cell phone. Like
There was no
bro.
cell
I wasn't
phone.
running around with a cell
Yeah.
phone.
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I can't, like, imagine like you letting your kid go. with No cell phone.
Nowadays, hell
Today
no.
it'd be scary as
nothing.
hell.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
Yeah. Like they can't even imagine like the way we lived. They cannot imagine just being out and not being tracked to see.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
Like we would
No.
just like our parents would just go, come back home.
Yeah.
Yes.
We trust you.
Yeah, you got it. You'll be all right.
Right. And we're like, even with the technology with them, we're like, make sure you call us when you're there. Take a
Yeah.
picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
Like I used to, when I was a kid, I used to go buy cigarettes from my grandfather. I used to just go buy the
Hilarious.
cigarettes, come back.
I used to do that shit too.
But imagine
Beer.
doing that now. Like you
Yeah.
can't do that.
No,
my
you
grandfather
can't.
said, y'all
You
go get
can't.
me the cigarettes. I used to go get it for him, bring it
Yeah.
back.
That's a fact.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? But nowadays you can't
Who
do
the
that.
fuck sold you cigarettes, dog?
Bro, I was just talking. I was born in South America.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Of course.
I was like, yo,
I think over here they're probably allowed to do that shit.
You could probably get
Proud
drugs.
third world
You can get
country
drugs
right
for
here.
somebody in South America. You can get a whole pack.
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably.
Don't worry, you're learning how to be.
I was ready to
You're
lock
learning.
up that bodega.
You're learning how to be a third world country. Don't
You
worry.
could borrow a horse at 6 years old in South America.
God damn.
So
Go
apparently they're
get
all
Job
parked.
Well's horse so we can.
Yeah, because they're all parked and shit. You can
with the
just get
ribs
them.
out and everything.
That horse be mad when they see that little kid.
I'm sorry. I was pushing him. I'm sorry. I almost felt my neck. Oh my God.
Lord, yo, keep going.
Nah.
Oh my
Shit.
fucking god. Yeah, South America's rough, bro. South America's
Yes.
fucking rough.
Talking about that, South America is rough. Yes.
South America is fucking rough, bro.
I got it.
You wouldn't be.
No, I'm not built for that.
Look,
shit.
I tell you what.
I mean, you wouldn't either anymore.
I was gonna get to that,
You will not be how you are right now in South America.
bro. I did like this.
You
I
would
was
be
like
people in
skinnier.
South America, bro.
Nah, bro.
You would not be how you are.
Different type of level.
No.
I'd be wearing sandals with fucking tight blue jeans and a fucking
Hilarious.
polo shirt. That's basically how it looked. Like.
You'll be
With
after
some
Ozempic
slick-
in South America right now, bro. I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because there's levels. There's poor,
Yeah.
poorer,
Yep.
poorer. And then there's like, oh yeah, you got some money.
Yeah.
And then there's all the corruption in the government and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? Yo, Peru. I'm from Peru. We're from Peru.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
I'm not from Peru.
That's where they shot Apocalypto in it in Peru?
I think
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was in
live
Peru.
fucking
It was in Peru.
That was a
I
documentary.
think it was.
That's a
You son of a bitch.
Hey, I had to get one back. Fuck you.
All right, thanks.
That was
I
a
appreciate that.
documentary. That was a documentary. That was good. That was good.
Thank you. I'll be here for the next 5 minutes.
That's fine. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was good. That was good right there.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they shot it there though.
Ingwa.
I don't know if they did. I probably they did. Mel Gibson went over there, took that shit. But I thought that was no, that was the Aztec shit, right? Right?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Ingwa.
They were the Native Americans, I think.
No, they were
I
definitely.
thought it was
they were
Aztec.
definitely-
Or the Mayans.
Oh, Mayans.
It was the Mayans because the
Yeah, I
Mayan
think it was the
calendar and
Mayans.
stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was the Mayans. Yeah. It was the Aztecs.
It was the Mayans.
Mayans.
I love that movie.
Because the Mayans
Good
were the one who created the calendar that said the world would end in 2000, right?
2012.
Yo,
2012.
that day, that year was insane.
It was. It
Was
was.
it? What happened?
You don't remember
Because everybody really
2012?
thought that
Everybody was like,
2012.
yo, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
New Year's wasn't the same, bro.
It
I didn't
wasn't.
want to go to bed.
It wasn't.
And
It
then they
wasn't.
dropped that movie, the 2012
2012 movie? Yeah.
You remember that?
I remember.
Yo, they dropped
fucking
that
guy,
shit.
No, because I'm processing it. Like, only our world that we live in, people are going to try to profit off of our fucking doomsday. Like, we're going to die. Let's fucking make a movie out of 2012 so you can watch what possibly might happen to you. Like, what? Yo, you're in a library and a fucking
hilarious.
wave comes into the city. Like,
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right.
and then it turns into a fucking snowstorm blizzard. Like, and then you're using the books to stay warm. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
They did all that shit.
They got me good, though. I was
They
scared
got-
like a motherfucker.
I was scared,
I
too.
was scared too.
I didn't even want to go to bed that day.
They was talking about it for like years before that happened
Yeah.
too. They were like, that's probably why I had my son in
It was like,
2010.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
You going to be the one to survive. Pass the
I
lineage.
said, fuck it, I got to get this out the way.
let me
I
get
got
it
to
out
know
the
what
way.
it feel like.
Now, what does that
facts.
make you though?
What, me?
Yeah.
What does it
You're
make me?
like, oh, in 2 years we all gonna die. Let me bring a kid to the world.
It's all right.
Oh, that makes me unselfish. You're gonna.
That's true. That is true.
I'm
I gotta have this feeling.
Yeah. I'm unselfish. We good. Yeah. The more, the merrier.
What's an extra more?
What's an extra
one more?
Yeah, what's a little bit more? It's all right. We kill a little more. That's it.
Yeah. Yo, man, imagine that would have fucking happened, something like that.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
Nah, I think we'll be all right.
Bro,
Like,
waves the size of the Empire State Building?
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah,
Movie
yeah,
exaggerated though.
Exaggerated.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie, so it's gonna.
I mean, yeah,
but
they gotta
but
exaggerate
somewhat, it's gonna. I don't
mean-
think the size of the
Yeah.
Empire State Building.
Yeah.
But shit, even
Or like
if
when
it's
the street,
half of that,
when the street was collapsing and the guy was just jumping through the streets and shit.
Yeah, that's fucking
Or
fake.
was it the car that was like jumping through the streets?
No, there's nothing more
that must have
fake.
been Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing more fake than The Rock holding a helicopter and
Oh,
trying
in
to
the other movie? Yeah.
fuck
yeah.
out of here.
I think that was
I
like Fast
hate
10
that
or some
shit.
shit, right?
Yeah, I hate that shit.
It's
He's
true.
funny
though.
as hell.
It's true.
That
though.
motherfucker,
He
yo.
said, "Fuck that."
Because
Yo,
this motherfucker hates The Rock.
Bro, I don't hate. I love The Rock. Dwayne Johnson.
Yo,
I got.
There would be no Rock slander here.
There's no Rock slander.
There's no
here,
Rock slander.
But
here.
Dwayne, something's up with Dwayne. I don't know what's up with Dwayne.
It's the same guy,
See, just like you
dog.
can separate Kanye,
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Rock, and Dwayne are two different people.
What's wrong with Dwayne? He just fishes and lets his daughter paint his nails.
Word. That's all he
No,
does.
no. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the movie star, is a completely different being than that. Dwayne Johnson and what's his name? The
Rock?
And The Rock. That's a different.
Okay,
person.
why?
So,
He's
all
the
right,
same
break it down,
character.
break it down.
You could probably connect all his movies, and it's one big movie. It's a fucking. It's the same guy in the same shirt and the same problem, saving a bunch of people. It's the same guy, and he's sweaty and bald.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking, I don't think you know the recipe. He never said
There you go.
That's what it is.
There you go. That's the recipe. Now he's got the Martin Scorsese movie, so
Yeah.
now he's gonna put a little bit more depth into whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But who knows? He's gonna be like a Samoan mafia thing. I don't know. I don't know. We
But he's
don't
doing a
know.
movie with A24 where he's doing the boxing movie. He looks different in there.
I have yet to see that one.
Oh, he looks
But-
different in that movie.
Nah.
When will you give him a chance? Like, what does The Rock? No, what does Dwayne have to do for you to give The Rock a chance?
I don't know. What are we looking at right here?
Let's go.
No, I was trying to show you that The Rock looks different in this shit in this movie.
Oh, he's
he's older.
He's playing. You thought this was porn? Who's
Yeah,
this?
because look, just look at it like really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. I'm like, yo, you got some balls right now.
look at it
some-
really fast.
Look at it really fast.
Every other time, I tell you, it looks like nah, man.
Now,
this-
if you do, I'm not gonna lie. If you do glance, it does look
Yeah.
like a thumbnail for Pornhub.
Yeah,
Look,
but
he looks
who
different.
is that?
That's The Rock.
That's not the Rock.
That's not the Rock,
That's
bro.
the
The
white
Rock.
man.
Bro, that's The Rock.
That's not the Rock.
who's he playing? Who's he
He's playing some boxer.
You're
but
lying.
they did like a whole
No,
bunch of
it's
shit
not
to
some
him.
boxers. It's like a legend. I
I know,
forget
it's
the
a
guy's
legend
name.
boxer, but I don't know. But that's The Rock.
No.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
dog.
It is.
That's crazy.
No
See,
way.
I gotta see this.
This must be AI or something.
They're making like you know.
Wait, stop. That's not the Rock.
That is The
That
Rock.
is The Rock.
That's The Rock, dog.
That is Dwayne The Rock
I
Johnson.
put The Rock
Bro.
824. He's gonna come out in this new movie, The Rock's new look, an 824 film.
Oh,
No
and he's
way.
playing Mark Kerr. Look up Mark Kerr.
No way. That's
He
The
looks
Rock.
just like him. Similar. Close enough. You got it.
And he was a boxer, the guy?
He was an MMA fighter.
MMA?
Yeah.
That's not The Rock.
It's him.
Bruh. Just click that
It's
one.
got to be AI.
Did you mean Mark Kerr boxer? Click that one.
Oh, this one. Okay,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's him.
That's him.
Oh, damn. He is jacked. I'm not going to lie. He got.
That's when
that
juice
was a
was
boxer?
legal.
Oh, he does
not really
look
a
like
thing.
him, dog. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Jesus.
They did a great job.
They did a great.
They did a great
on
job,
it.
man.
But you know what sucks? He has to spend probably hours every day just looking
Yup,
at that for
yup.
each scene, right?
Yep, absolutely. It probably take him, and then if he, depending on what the scenes are, he may have to sleep in that.
Damn, for real.
Depending on the scheduling, I mean, of
Yeah.
the shooting, because if you got to shoot back to back to back, thank you,
Yeah.
baby. This is my wife. I love you.
Shout out to the real
It's
MVP
all right.
right here.
Sorry,
shout out,
man.
shout out to the women.
Shout out to them.
MVP.
Nah, thank you, man. But depending on scheduling, he may have to sit in that because if they have let's say shoots can last anywhere from 12 to 15 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
And then if he has to do an early shoot for the scene for whatever reason, yeah, he might have to sleep in that, man.
All right, so I'm gonna have to see that. Just to
Yeah,
see.
I want to see that one too.
that one and the Martin
looks interesting.
Scorsese.
Yeah.
Just to see what's up.
Yeah. He better do great doing all that, Rock. I think he is though. The Rock is the type of person where I'm a Dwayne. Dwayne is the type of
The
person.
fence is here.
Yeah,
I see the fence is here. All right.
Dwayne, he's the type that when he goes all in, he goes all in, man.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna do a great job with it. I think
hope so.
I think you're gonna see a different version. I think so.
I pray.
I pray so too. Come on,
You're a
Rock.
fucking
Please don't let me
hater,
down.
No, I'm not. I respect him. Don't get me wrong. I don't have
That's
any
what it
hate
sound
towards
like you
him.
do.
But his movies, to me, are very one dimensional to me. There's this all action mostly.
Who's somebody who's different to you then?
Like
Where you go, they got different dimensions. I like what they do.
Go ahead.
This sounds like the easiest layup to whoever
It
it
is.
is. I don't even. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Like
I don't have
Leonardo
anyone-
DiCaprio, for example, he can
Yeah, he
fall
got
into any
fucking-
character.
No.
That's what
You
mean?
can't put Leonardo DiCaprio right after fucking
okay.
The Rock. Give me another one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because you're talking all this shit. Like, you got an answer.
I'm trying to think of a comedian that was he's tipping my tongue.
Kevin Hart the same in every movie?
Him too. He falls into that category. Ryan Reynolds is the same as well.
Kevin
Like,
Is
it's
it
that
because
same
they're all
thing.
black?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is white. Ryan Reynolds is white. Ryan Reynolds is
because
white.
they black?
You trying to get it in quick?
Ryan,
Fuck you.
Ryan Reynolds does sound like a black name though. It's too smooth. Ryan Reynolds.
It's like
That's true.
Too
fucking
smooth.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
R&B singer Ryan Reynolds.
See, right? I'm going to see Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ryan
Where's it
McDonald sound like some white shit. McDonald,
yeah.
McDowell.
That's
Down.
Irish right there for sure.
Yes, that is. That does sound fucking.
Smooth Ryan Reynolds.
Going back to the thing, I'm trying to think. There was a comedian recently that did he didn't do a comedy movie. He went right to it like a dramatic movie. He fucking killed that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No,
No,
no.
Will Smith?
no.
Well, was Will Smith a comedian? I don't know.
No.
I
He
mean,
was a rapper before a comedian.
I don't know.
Really?
I know. Marlon Wayans is coming out with a horror movie with Key and Peele. Not with Key.
Who's the comedian? I'm
Jordan
trying to
Peele.
think of
Jordan Peele.
a comedian that did
Directed
something
the-
serious.
I was thinking Jordan Peele, but Jordan Peele wasn't acting. He was the director.
Yeah, he directed something
Yeah.
serious, but he wasn't acting in it.
Google, you want to help me answer?
Who do you want me to Google?
Just look up comedian in a horror movie or a
show?
drama.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Who am I
Why
talking-
didn't I think of him? That's who he has to be talking about. Deion Cole.
Deion Cole.
Deion Cole. He did something. He just did a series that was serious, and he's a hilarious stand-up comedian.
Who is that? That's
Dion Cole.
There's Death.
Oh,
That's the Old Spice.
Old Spice. I know who he is. I'm just saying. I don't remember if that's.
He had something on Netflix that was really. Was it Average Joe or something like that? Something Joe.
The harder
Okay.
they fall. You people.
These are stand-up. Y'all
I'm thinking now. So,
if y'all never watched a Dion Cole stand-up
I've
special,
seen
No,
the stand-up.
I've seen
I've
it.
seen the
I've seen
stand-up.
I was about to
He's
say,
fucking
bro,
hilarious.
he's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
he's
I rock.
funny.
Shout out to Dion Cole, man.
Yeah, he's
Shout
funny.
out to D-Ray Davis, too. That's my dog, man. Those some Chicago dudes, super hilarious. Yeah. Chicago got a nice comedy scene, man. They really
Okay.
do. Yeah. The best comedy scene is New York, number one.
Mhm.
I would definitely throw Chicago in next. And then I would say LA. LA is more of like Hollywood type thing. You go there to get a deal. You're not going there to perform, like to perfect your craft. Just being
Yeah.
honest with you. You go in there to decorate it.
Okay.
But if you want to get right, New York and Chicago are the two places I would say like to hustle. And,
Word.
yeah,
How,
do what
how'd
gotta
you
do.
how'd you start it on? It's an hour in, and we are asking questions.
Right, we've been talking. Yo, ain't it funny though? Ain't it funny?
I mean, it's kind of good though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. We can actually have a conversation.
They like, dang, yo, we didn't even get into shit with him.
who's this guy?
Who is this nigga? The audience is like, we like the nigga, but we don't know him. I like him though.
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck is this guy?
This nigga funny. He's funny, he's loud, he's problematic.
That's so true. Yeah. We were talking. We were like, yo, we gotta include some questions in between, and we did none of that.
None of it. None of it.
Who's we?
Mainly me.
That's neither
We
here nor
sounds
there.
like a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
How did you start it on the
How'd I get into stand-up?
stand up? Yeah.
So most people, if you get into stand-up, is because somebody comes to you and tell you you're funny.
Yeah.
Word.
The people who think they're funny usually are not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just how it goes. But what happened was I was living with one of my cousins at the time, and her boyfriend was this Haitian guy. And if you know anything, just like you guys know it, people who aren't born in this country don't believe in following your dreams. They're
Yeah.
like, go to school, da da da. He was telling his kids that, right? But he was like, you have to do stand-up. He said, you have to do stand-up. And I will manage you. Shout out to Will Syphilis. Will Syphilis has a joke about that. But he was saying to me that I really would manage you. That's what he said to me. He's like, I want to manage you. And he started signing me up for clubs, like to perform at. And I never got to do it because they broke up like the next week.
Shit.
But it stuck with me for like a year. It took me a year before I actually did stand up. And I remember I was with my wife at the time. She was my girlfriend. And I was telling her, because she knew me before stand up. And I was telling her, like, I got this idea, man. I think I could do stand up. And she was like, what's funny is before I told her, I told my aunt who raised me. My aunt, I'm thinking, you know me, right? I go to my aunt and she goes, I go, yo, I got this idea. I really want to do stand up and I think I'm going to kill it. And my aunt looked at me and said, nigga, you ain't funny. I said, what the fuck?
You're like, fuck.
Bro,
Now
word
you're
up.
rethinking everything and shit.
Bro, everything. Literally, it went out that I was like, because if somebody who loves you, especially somebody, who, you know, it could take your dream away.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think she, you know, I know she probably hate that I tell this story because she's like a big supporter now.
Okay.
But at that time, it meant that much to me to where I was like, man, it's probably a stupid idea. And then I went in the back with her and I was smoking hookah and I was like, I got this dumbass idea.
Love the sound effects.
Yo, this is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I got this dog. She's like, what? I said, I was thinking of doing stand up, but it's stupid, right? She said, I think that's a great. She said, you'll be amazing at it. She's like, I see her eyes light up, and I'm like, really?
You just needed that validation at the moment.
Everybody needs it.
Yeah.
Everybody. The biggest one we need is ourselves, but it feels good to hear from somebody. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I signed up for a comedy club in New York because I didn't want to do it in Jersey where people know me.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
No, but that's
It's
a
true,
good-
man.
that's true.
Because years,
You gotta
I've
do
been
it, you
putting
gotta
it
do it.
aside for years. I'm like, should I?
Yeah. Are you thinking about it? Do it.
Well, he's
Do
been
it.
doing it too. I'm
Do
like,
it. Do it. Do it. Stop playing.
Years,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you. See, you was like me. I sat on it for so long, if it's sitting with you that long, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought of skydiving for a moment, not years.
Like
Damn, that's true, actually.
On my thing, I
Yeah.
fucked up, and I'm pretty sure I fucked up. I ended up taking a comedy class in New York.
Oh, you
I
did.
know. And I walked in. I don't know if I should name the. I think the club's no longer around.
That's worse than Ozempic.
I always this is what happened. So everybody's like, "Oh, you need like 2 minutes of a joke or going on, right?" I go up there, and I said my joke, and I got so nervous, nobody laughed, and I'm just like, "Fuck this shit," and I
Start
never went back.
panicking.
I paid money and I left, and never went back.
Oh.
But then, like, what also threw me off? There's a dude that looked like a knockoff, like Timu Dane Cook, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" He looked like he's been doing
Shout
it for
out to
years.
Dane.
Shout out to Dane, not that guy though. But I don't know. It just threw me off. But yeah, I believe everything you said, 100%.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But I did this. I didn't want. If I was gonna bomb, I'm gonna bomb in front of people who don't know me, and I could just say, "Hey, I did it. I had fun, whatever." And that's why I didn't start thinking like I would be where I'm at today. I just wanted to have fun and try it. You know what I mean? I was like, I think I could do it. I didn't think I could do it on the level I'm doing it now.
Right.
But I just thought I thought I could kind of have fun with it. And I went up there, my first show, I signed it. I lied to them. This is something I didn't know. I reached out to New York and I said, "Hey, I'm a comedian from out of state. Could I get some time?" They gave me a primetime night show. It was a Saturday night.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Your first time?
Right. First time. But what I know now that I
That
didn't-
doesn't happen.
Bro, but here's the thing. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
If you're a comedian, which you should know, bro, if you reach out of state to like clubs or any shows, they're more likely to put you on than a person from that state.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So you went out of okay.
Yeah, because I said I'm from out of state.
Yeah.
I'm from out of state. I'm looking for stage time. I didn't even know what I was saying. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
But-
Did you say out of state when you were in
Yes.
New Jersey?
Yes.
That's out of state.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
technically, he's right. He's out of
Yes.
state.
Yeah, he is. But
Yes.
it's like saying the Mets
Bro.
are from New York.
Ah!
Yeah, like the Mets Stadium is from New York.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
true,
not.
that's true.
No, it's true. It's true.
That's
but
crazy.
I didn't even realize what I said. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker was a train away.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could walk. I could have walked to the club.
Get fucking
I could have walked to the club. Honestly, I could have walked to the club.
Man, that's crazy.
But they say they go, "Sure, we'll throw you on Saturday night." I go there. It's an audience or whatever. And right before I was about to go on, I remember feeling my heartbeat through my throat.
Shit.
Yeah.
That must have felt like shit, right?
Bro.
Ugh.
Yo, I probably the most scared feeling I still had to this day. I was like, "Oh man, I'm scared." And I said to the lady who was the host, her name was what was her name? Diane, I think. She was like a stud looking lady.
Yeah.
Shout out
She
Diane.
knows. She knows,
Yeah.
bro. She knows. You look like a stud.
You look like a
But-
stud. You have to know.
That's all right. I didn't stutter. but she goes right before I go on. I go, "Yo, I'm scared. This is my first time." And she goes, "You are funny." And she saw the look in my face though, because I was like, "Bitch, I'm not playing." I'm scared. She goes, "Oh, okay,
Oh, fuck.
okay,
Damn.
all right. So you're gonna have fun."
Yeah.
You know when somebody try to talk you off a ledge, and you know you being talked off the ledge. I'm gonna jump. That's how. Don't stop me.
Yeah.
No,
so much to live for.
you have so much to live. No, the fuck I don't. I know what you're doing.
Don't encourage me.
So she goes, "It's gonna be fun. Yeah, yeah, go on." So she goes up, she goes, "Hey, this is his first time, guys. I don't know what's." No, she didn't say this is his first time. Matter of fact, she goes, "This is Sharief Johnson. I don't know what's about to happen,
Yeah.
but we're gonna find out. Give it up for Sharief Johnson." And I go up and I didn't have a bad, I had a good set. Like not
Yeah.
like I
You
didn't
wrote-
kill.
you-
I didn't
you
kill.
wrote it,
I did
or-
write it. I
Okay,
did
okay.
write it. I did write it down. And the funny thing is, I've never performed those jokes again to this day. Yeah, never went back and did it again. But I wrote it, and it was again. I didn't kill, right? Because I know what killing is now.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
you watch certain people, you like, "Oh man, that's murdering." I did good for my first time, where I got a couple laughs, and it felt good. But
So he gave you that.
yeah,
Okay.
as soon as I got off stage, I said to my girl, I was like, "I want to do this forever. I'm ready to quit my job." She was like, "You had fun."
Relax. You're up here.
It was just fun.
Come here.
Whoa. Okay, Bill Cosby. Yo, black women got away from bringing you up.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the pudding?
Oh shit!
Fuck. Oh my god.
But after that, I knew right away, man, and that's what got me started. The funny thing is, I started in the club, and then I went to the alt scene. I went right away. Like I started doing like bars and all these little odd shows and stuff like that. And I'm happy I did it that way because all the people I knew who started in the clubs and stayed in the clubs, I feel like I don't know how are you doing the clubs or are you
No, I haven't even. I went to that one class and I never went back.
Or you never
I would never went back. I decided that
you hit it and quit it on comedy?
Yeah, I was like, did I do good? No,
he wants to do it.
Freaked out. You freaked out.
Yeah,
He wants to do it though. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
nah, jump in, bro. But this would be my advice when you go. Go. The funny thing is, there's a book called The Comedy Bible. It's a good book to read. In the book, it talks about how when you first start in anything you do, whether it's comedy, whatever the art is, that's your purest form as an artist because you're coming in and you're untainted by the business. You're not thinking about his ideas. You're not trying to appeal to no audience. This is really your pure form on how you feel. Then you learn the business, right? And you start to learn like, oh, this type of joke works for this audience. Maybe I shouldn't say this to offend these people, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, you have to become a great artist, you have to get back to your original voice. So you have to take all the lessons, forget the business, and get back to your original voice. And that's the hardest thing to do. It's very hard to do if you start in a comedy club because comedy makes you, like the class, it makes you robotic. They're like, do it this way, stand this way, hold the mic like this. It's like,
that's what it felt like too. So I'm just like,
it makes you robotic. And now, like we as the audience, we can watch that and go, like, we know our favorite comedians and artists we love. Because we feel like that's them. We're like, yo, I love Cat Williams because when he does cat shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So nobody could teach you how to do your shit. Nobody
That's
got
true.
the answer for that. You got to do that. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, bars.
Bars.
Yeah. So
NFT.
nah. NFT.
I'm gonna start using that shit from now on, bro. I won't say what it means.
Yeah. I won't say what it is. We know. But yeah, I would suggest definitely go take your own route, right? Learn your voice. Get as many reps as you can outside the club. And then go to the club and learn like the business and the robotics of it or whatever. You know what I mean? Learn how that business works. Because most people who stay in the club, they have a hard time finding their voice because they're so it's like a day job. You know what I mean? Like they just programmed a certain way, and it's like that's not gonna get you to where you want to be. You know what I mean? It's not gonna get you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be my suggestion. That's
facts.
to that.
all right, that's what's up.
How'd you get into acting after that?
Yeah. Acting, it's funny how acting came. So I won this comedy competition. Shout out to my boy Sway Calloway. You ain't got the answers, nigga. But Sway had this comedy competition, right? Where he had, you okay? Fix it. I see you. I know my wife. I'm like, hold on, I'm in trouble. Fix it.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm dying not to say something.
Okay.
Because the phone was popping up.
Okay. Well, I'll still keep going.
Yeah.
But so Sway had this comedy competition where he had all the comedians from all over the world. He had people from LA, New York, Texas, everywhere in the world. He had this competition where we all came together at this comedy club called Caroline's on Broadway.
Yeah.
That used to be a prominent comedy club in New York. Like you perform at Caroline's as a comedian, it would be like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
So Comedy
I've been
Cellar,
there, yeah,
when you a comedian and you perform at the Cellar, people go, oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're a comedian.
yeah.
So Caroline's is like that, right? He had this competition. I went there, and through the grace of God, I ended up winning that competition, bro. 200 people he had there in the morning, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. in the morning. He had 200 people there. I performed, and the dope thing about that, and this was like a key moment for me in my career, because it was I usually don't like competitions because they be rigged. It's like auditions. Like here go key game for actors. A lot of auditions for actors, they already know who they want. You know what I mean? They already got the person picked out. But which is why I usually don't like going to stuff like that, because I'm like, you know who you want. But it's good to be seen because you never know the next time, right? Is it done? Thank you. So
Check the
thank
camera.
you, man. Yeah, MVP. So I go. So anyway, I go to the competition, and the people choose you to win this competition. So at the end of the competition, after we perform, they put their hand over each comedian head, and, and the audience chooses you.
Okay, that's
Right?
good.
Right. But it was a key moment for me in my career because it was the moment where I was like, it felt like you chosen to do this. Because they went over everybody's head, and then when they got to my head, the audience was like,
Nice, bro.
erupting. 200 to hear 200 people yell like that and feel like the vibration.
That's tough.
I got the video for it to this day, man. I still get like the little goosebumps. And I remember the host said to me, damn, how many people you know in here?
Damn.
And I knew none of them.
Nice.
It was all strangers. You know what I mean? Like they family now. I don't want to call them strangers, but at that time, you know, I didn't know them or nothing like that. So to have that moment, that was a key moment for me. And I left. I remember leaving that competition going, my life about to change, because Sway did an interview for me. And he did an interview, which was dope.
That's tough.
And nothing happened after that.
Oh, shit. You know
Shout
what,
out
man?
to Sway, though. But nothing happened. Goddamn. It didn't. He didn't have the answers.
It be
for
like
Sharief's
that,
career.
though. It fucking be like that sometimes,
But
man.
check this out. So a year later, right?
Yeah.
He used to have that competition once a year, same time every year. So the next year, I remember he had the competition, and I see this video of Will Smith pop up on my algorithm. I happen to be sad at this time because it's a year later. I had this moment that I thought would be a career-changing moment,
Right.
and nothing really came from it that I wanted from. You know what I mean? Like, no, I won't say nothing because it did allow me into the Caroline's Comedy Club, but it didn't have the effect I thought it would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your expectations wasn't.
Yeah,
right.
which is why you shouldn't have any.
Right.
Honestly, just be good at what you do, man.
Yeah.
Become
Just
great
keep it
at
going,
it.
yeah.
Keep going. Don't have expectations with it. Have fun with it. Love the process. You know what I mean? And what happened was a year after that, I was kind of down because I was like depressed in my head, like, dang, I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Right? Talking bad to myself. You're a loser, Sharief. I don't even want to look in the mirror, brush my teeth. Just you got loser breath. So I remember the Will Smith video popped up where he was talking about, it's like the algorithm knew though, because he was talking about how he got Fresh Prince. He said he was a platinum rapper. He went broke, and he was with his girlfriend at the time, and his girlfriend told him, yo, you should go hang out at this place that he knows about. And he was like, nah, I don't want to hang out there, man, because he's feeling like he's feeling less.
Yeah.
She goes, just go hang out there, whatever. Long story short, he goes there. He sees all these people. Quincy Jones goes, I know who you are. And he goes, yeah, man, you the rapper kid. How about you audition for this show I got called Fresh Prince?
That's crazy, right?
He goes, all right, give it to me. Give me a week, and I'm gonna be ready for it. He says, how about this? I could tell you yes to that, and we never talk again. Because they're gonna say, they'll say yeah, but you're not gonna probably get it.
Yeah.
Or you could just look at this real quick and show us what you got and change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Does that, Fresh Prince.
That's crazy.
I see that video, I go, I'm hopping on this train and I'm going over there.
Yeah.
I went to the competition again because I didn't want to return and be the guy like who graduated high school.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, young bitches.
It's fun.
You don't want to be.
You don't want to be that guy.
You don't want to
for
be
sure,
that guy,
yeah.
bro. You don't want to be that guy. So I was like, let me get out my pride. Go there. I go there. Everybody's showing me, oh, Sharief won last year. Wow, all this stuff. I'm like, you never know who you meet.
Yeah.
I met nobody in there.
Fuck.
I walk out on the street, right hand of God. I walk out of that place, Caroline's, and this is pre-pandemic, by the way. This is when like the streets are flooded, right? I'm walking in the street, and somebody goes, I go, talking to me? I walk over there, and my manager goes, now this is my manager.
Okay.
I go, hey, man, you ever thought of acting? I go, you know what's funny, man? I just did this comedy competition, and I've been thinking about it. I just saw the Will Smith thing. I'm breaking everything down.
Yeah, everything.
I'm telling the whole story. And we end up talking on Broadway for 2 hours. I don't know who this person is.
Random guy.
Random. So I go, we just talking or whatever. Like, yeah, I want to submit you for some stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. Because I've heard this before. People like, oh, man, I can help you and I could do this. Yeah, whatever. I'm not looking for nothing no more.
Yeah.
What? Cool. They send me the script. And I just kind of like ignore it.
Okay.
No kidding, for like a week. And the audition was due like a week later, I remember.
Because now you don't have expectations and shit.
Nothing.
So you're thinking like,
I never
nah.
looked this person up. None of that.
Yeah.
The day before the audition due, they go, hey man, have you looked at it? Because manager was beating me down. Did you look at the script? Like, what's going on? I go, man, I'm gonna look at that. Give me a second, right? Bro, now that I think about this, it's just hilarious.
Fucking guy stressing me the fuck out right now.
Bro, I
You're
was about
so
to,
annoying.
bro,
Why do you look at it?
bro, I was about to blow this shit. I'll open it up. It was a script. Do you remember what's the movie with the guy? He had a little brother. He was on campus at Syracuse football. Safety. It's the movie called. It was a Disney. It was the role for that, and that role paid $180,000. Right. So I look at it and I call him back. Hey man, you trying to punk me, nigga? What's up? What you doing here, man?
Mad as hell.
I'm mad as hell.
Yeah.
I don't got time to be tricked.
Why are you trying to give me this opportunity?
Come on,
I couldn't
man.
change my
Why you
life.
trying to
What's
fuck
wrong
me
with
up?
you?
Are you trying? I'm scared. I result to violence.
He had it for a whole week.
Yo. So I go, yo, what's that? And you think I'm playing? Did you even look up what do I do? And I said, no, I just didn't. No, I didn't know. Blah blah blah.
This is all the day before.
All the day before. I ended up doing so bad on that audition.
Yeah.
I did so bad. But I never took another moment for granted. And a year from that date, I booked The Power. I booked Raising Kanan. Yeah, a year from that date, I booked Raising Kanan.
What's up, man?
And here you want to hear something about like how everything is connected, bro. That's why I always say like, do you.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds, we hear these corny sayings.
Yeah.
Do you, that doing you sometimes feels bad.
Yeah.
Shit feel like shit.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn, man, they saying do you, but
Yeah.
doing me is doing me.
Yeah.
And nobody else is doing you but you. So
Yeah.
true.
Fuck, I'm fucking me up. I'm fucking me, ain't I?
But I like that though. I can't
Yeah.
blame nobody else.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather blame myself than somebody else.
Check this out, how everything is connected. My manager is the person who found like Chappelle, Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, and at that time, still with my manager, Donnell Rawlings. I don't know if y'all
Ashley
know.
Larry.
Yeah.
Ashley Larry. So we have the same manager. Ashley Larry, who's Donnell Rawlings, when I won the competition, he was the guest celebrity comedian at my competition. You know what I mean? And but my manager didn't see me there. They just see me walking in the street.
That's crazy.
It wasn't even,
crazy.
but it was connected. And what's crazy,
Yeah.
even the moment with like Ashley Larry, when I won it, I remember Ashley Larry, Donnell. I keep calling him Ashley.
I'm like, I know.
He'd probably be mad as hell. Fuck you, son. but I remember he was the guest, and I went up to him because he came up to me and said, yo, man, you funny. He said, you got some funny shit, man. Keep it up. And my boy was there at the time. And he goes, yo, Ashley Larry just said you funny, nigga. You got to get that on camera. So I'm so green in comedy at this time. I go, that's a good idea. Hey,
No.
hey, Ashley.
Oh my God.
Ashley.
This is so uncomfortable.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, go on.
You think I could
I'm getting the secondhand embarrassment.
This happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
You think I can get that on camera, man? My boy gonna record that. Think I could get that what you just said, I did my thing, right? He said, hell no, son, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, man.
The highs are high and the lows are low. That's basically.
Hell no, get out of here, son.
Fuck out of here.
I said, oh man. And he saw the hurt in my eyes though. He did. Like, I'm light skinned, so it showed. He seen it. He was like, he said, look, man, just keep the funny in your heart and everything gonna work out.
Did he get that
Nice.
part?
Huh?
Did he get that part on camera?
No, he didn't let him.
He wasn't
That's
recording?
so funny. That's
He
so
wasn't
funny.
recording?
That's so funny, bro.
He said it again.
I wish. I gotta curse my boy out. I just thought about it now. I don't care if it's years later. Why wasn't you recording?
Word. That's what I'm saying. The fuck?
We needed permission now. We wanted to ask for permission. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that way it's cool. That's why we didn't want to hit the record until he said,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
cool, yeah, I'll get that for you. But
that's true.
that's why a year after that, I'm walking in the street and what are the odds that it's his manager,
Yeah.
That's
our
crazy.
manager now,
That's
that
crazy.
stopped me?
That's
and was like,
crazy,
yeah,
man.
man, you ever thought of da da da? And that's what got me into acting.
Blessed.
And then it's funny because my manager knew nothing about me, nothing. Like never seen my stand up, never seen that. It just was like yo, you gotta look. You ever? And then once they found out the work I had been doing, because I've been doing comedy at that point up to like 5-6 years,
Okay.
I believe. So I've been putting in work, building my own shows.
So then
yeah.
after that, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
It was
yeah,
meant
yeah.
to be,
Yeah.
dog.
It was
That's
meant
crazy.
to be. It was meant
Yeah,
to
if
be.
that
But you got to
doesn't
make yourself
explain-
available, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to make ourselves available for our gifts. I 100% believe that.
Yeah.
We got to put in work when you don't see it. You know what I mean? Like certain sponsors may not even be here right now, but y'all, I'm feeling the energy here.
Yeah.
Y'all got a certain vibe. You know what I mean? It's already there, but it's like doing it when them days. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
camera's not working.
Yeah. That's true.
Shit,
Shit,
bills.
10 minutes before you came in.
You arguing with your girl? Bills is due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all type of stuff going on. So
man.
those are the days that you most importantly got to push through and go, you know what?
Yep.
Let me stay the course, bro. And it's amazing how God works, bro. It's amazing. Well, I don't know what y'all believe in. I do
No,
believe
yeah,
in
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's amazing how it
get what
works,
you mean.
man. It is amazing.
sure.
One of the craziest things I ever heard, man, was people be like, you hear this saying, they say, let go, let God.
Mhm.
Let go, let God. How many people actually do that?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Let God.
Let go,
Everybody's
let-
scared. That's why.
You see what I'm saying?
Everybody's scared.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
be like, but I believe in him. How much?
Mm.
That's how he be. Yo, God's a gangster. How much, nigga?
Let go, let go.
Show me. Show me what you got,
Shit.
nigga. Show me.
Yeah,
and you
it's
be like, I don't see a God. I be having anxiety with shit. My wife would tell me, I don't know if it's going. And then every time that little net will appear, man. Every single time.
That does happen.
Every time. Even I was only supposed to be on one episode of Power, bro. One episode.
That's crazy.
Yo, one episode. When I found out that I got the call, this is how much I didn't even think I got the role. It was a year after audition they called me. And I was on set for the background of Raising Kanan. Episode 1. I'm in the background. And I'm doing like the little background role because I'm like, I need to figure out how this works. I need to see what's going on. I need to learn. You know what I mean? So I'm in the background and my manager calls me while I'm in the background and goes, hey, you got the role. I'm like, which one? Which one? Because you audition for a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys audition at all. Good websites, Actors Access, CastingNetwork.com. Those are two great websites. If you're an actor and you're somebody who some people don't have agents and managers and stuff like that, you can self-submit yourself there for the same roles that's out there. Free game.
There you go.
But I'm in the background and I'm like, yeah, I'm here now. They said they want me. I could go to the director right here. They go, you where?
Fuck you at? Yo, wait a minute. Where the fuck you at?
I'm on Raising Kanan. I'm here. Like they said, why are you there? I'm in the background. I'm trying to learn. I thought I could learn something. They like, you better not be seen. Because if you go up to them and they find out that you're in the background, they could take this role away because of continuity.
Right.
So I could have lost.
I can see it on the back.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
So I'm in episode 1, right? And it's the episode where Raising Kanan, where Kanan is actually a child, right? So that's the episode where he became like tougher because his mother was like, you better go fuck that kid up who's bullying you. So he takes like batteries and soap and put it in a sock and he beats the kid in episode 1. He's like 9 in that episode or maybe even 8.
Yeah.
I'm there in that episode. And then I appear in episode 2 as when he's older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As he's now that's why I always tell people I really raised Kanan.
I mean, sort of. No.
Yeah.
Technically speaking.
Yeah, he was 9 and then I seen him as a teenager. I didn't age, I'm a vampire. But I didn't start talking about this story until
Afterward. Yeah.
recently. My character got killed off. Fuck Joey Badass. But unique. Fuck him, man. Fuck him. Yeah. But what happened? I was only supposed to do one episode, which was that next episode 2, where they come and we fight in the line. And shout out to Mario Van Peebles, the director of New Jack City and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
I did like this improv line. And it was small. It wasn't even nothing major. Like it wasn't like I improv the whole script. It was just one little scene I did with this guy in the line. And he came to me. He goes, "Hey, what did you say?" And I went, "Hey, man, no, man. I was just
What you
I'm
said?
sorry, bro. I ain't never been on set before. I just got happy. Don't fire me. He like, no. Say it again. Say it. So I said the line, and he takes me and the other two actors, and he goes, hey, come in the back. No Diddy. Come in the back. You know how Hollywood.
So this is what happened.
Yo, right away, I was like, the Illuminati wants me. I knew it. I made it.
I'm attractive enough.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the back, there's a bunch of baby lotion back there. Diddy in the back. Oh,
A bunch of baby oil.
yeah, baby oil. Yeah.
Take that
Take that shit.
That would have been the sign. Take that.
Take that.
But we go in the back, and he goes, everybody say their lines. We say our lines. He starts mixing up our lines now. You say his lines. You say his lines. He goes, I like that. He goes, yo, I'm going to add more to what we gave you originally, and I want you to say the line that you said to that guy, too, because it's going to help tell the story now of, like, the
So
confrontation.
he was just building it
Yes.
there.
That's
Yeah,
cool, dog.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
really cool.
So you're saying,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
what gave you the second episode?
That's exactly what gave me the more, because the next day they were like, hey, would you like to do more episodes? Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So and then the guy told me, like, even with them casting me, I didn't get the role I was casted for.
Okay, yeah, because you say you
I was
auditioned
casted
for a couple others.
Yeah, I was actually casted to be the snitch in that show. I know. So, but what's funny is when the director, shout out to Rory Goldberg, man, when she was like casting me, she was like, could you say the lines softer? Because I had a hard time dealing with snitching. You know what I mean? I was like, because where I come from.
Yeah.
I don't even like my son to tell me on his mother. Don't tell me what she's saying, nigga. But so I'm supposed to be snitching on like this on Kanan, right?
Yeah.
And I just keep going. She goes, what?
The fuck is this?
She goes, what? Can you say it softer?
Yeah.
So I go, Kanan did that shit. Man.
Damn, were you really struggling?
Seriously.
It's acting.
Yeah.
Right,
But,
but it's.
It was.
I wasn't an actor at this point.
Yeah.
Like I've become.
that is true.
I've become a better actor, bro. I have. Like now, I'm decent, bro. I am. I'm skilled.
So now I was like, he did that shit. It was him. You're on it.
Him did it. Him did it.
I seen it.
I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it with my own eyes, master. That nigga did it. I said, nigga, stop.
Oh,
He ain't listen. Him not listen.
Yeah.
He's a professional snitcher now.
I snitching every error.
Snitches got stitches. What is that?
Yeah, what stitches?
What?
You survived those. So, but
Fuck.
I was struggling, and she goes,
Yeah.
"Can you just be softer?" And I couldn't. Not that I couldn't, but I did it my softest version. And she went, "Okay, we like that." And then when they called me back, they said they were like, "We actually wrote in the character because the guy told me I reminded him of somebody too, and they liked my energy." So that's why they kind of wrote this like small scene in for episode 2 or whatever. And then that character ended up lasting 4 seasons. You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy, man.
Crazy. Only God, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, because you know what I mean? I didn't get the role, but I got my role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, what's that? Oh, another one, man. Yeah, we got to charge for this episode.
This guy.
We got to charge.
What is this?
Who is this guy?
What the fuck?
Nah, but yo, all jokes aside, I saw because I first saw we first found you when on one of your clips,
Yeah.
right, for your comedy.
Yes.
And you mentioned you were from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm like, oh shit.
Eastwick?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
from
yeah?
Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was that one. It was like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit, he's funny. And then I kept looking at your Instagram, and I saw that clip from Raising Kanan, the acting when you were acting.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a good actor, dog.
I thank you,
like
bro.
it's he looked pretty good when you were acting. I was like you can tell when somebody's acting good and when somebody's like just acting just like
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
They were like,
Thank
yo,
you.
yeah, it's great acting. So if you telling me that 4 seasons and you just started your first role,
Yeah.
that's impressive,
hell
dog.
no.
That's
Right.
impressive.
Thank you.
Was it a
That's
Mike
impressive.
Tyson quote? It's a quote where it's like luck is opportunity meets hard work or
I'm
something
going to
like
spit in your ass.
that. Not that one. I'm going to fuck you till you love me. That one, that's just crazy.
He thought, I'm a monster. I swear to God, I'm going to punt him in his ass. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hamdulillah.
Bro, that was spot on. I like
Yeah,
that. I got a room. Can we take you to that room?
Let's go.
Oh, the Spanish Illuminati came to get me. Oh, Santa Maria. Santa Maria.
The Spanish Illuminati.
Spanish Illuminati. Who's in that circle? That's crazy. Don Francisco's in that circle.
Don Francisco.
From the
Illuminati.
back.
Hell
1000%.
yeah, Illuminati.
Illuminati.
How would we say that? How is that?
How would you say Illuminati? How would you say
They
it?
say
Illuminati
Illuminati,
sounds
Illuminati too. They
Nah,
say
it's-
Illuminati.
No, it's like-
He said we just say Illuminati.
No,
Like you say no.
No, we
How you
throw
say
in-
no? No.
Illuminati, we say, but we
No,
just.
Illuminati.
No.
Oh yeah, we put that little T at the
That
end.
T,
Wow,
that
okay.
T.
Without the
Illuminati.
T. Without the T.
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's how you would read it. Yeah.
You know how like get out? T.
A T. Oh my god, man.
Definitely an H in the beginning of that one, like Walmart. You know what I mean? Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Oh shit.
Yo, man, it was great having you here.
Nah,
for sure,
thank you,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
This was a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
and
man,
you
it was
guys are
fun.
dope. I would love to do it again.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure.
We'd love to have
Next
you
time we'll
again,
ask
man.
more questions and we'll talk.
We would love to. No, I think this
We just had fun. We just had fun.
God,
No.
thank God it didn't come out at the beginning of the fucking show. God knows what the fuck we said.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It was amazing, man.
That
It
was a
fun.
great
Yeah, I
one.
hope you have you here again. You got anything
For
coming
sure,
up?
for
You wanna?
sure.
This episode is gonna come out on the 13th. You got anything coming up? After
Oh, it's coming out the 13th, so it'll be
Yeah.
after that. Okay, so well, I have The Hustle. I have a project I shot. It's called The Hustle, where I bring people. It's a docu-feature
Right.
where I bring people inside the world of comedy, where they can follow me and see me on and off stage. And the underlying message is sometimes you got to be extraordinary just to seem ordinary. That's really the underlying message of it, and I'm showing people.
No. Yo, shout out to you because you for the short time that you've been doing this, you pick up game quick and you're a quick learner.
Yeah,
so I can see. I saw the switch turn.
Motherfucker just dropped mad gems. Yeah. What is it? 1 hour fucking 20?
It's an NFT, bro.
Can you say that a little softer?
I love these guys. Yo, y'all got a dope platform. I got The Hustle, man. It's coming out. And I also have a tour. Me and Uncle Marvin from Raising Kanan. We on tour right now.
That's cool, man.
London Brown. Shout out to my brother London Brown. Super funny guy. A lot of people don't know how funny he is because
Yeah.
they see him as Uncle Marvin. Hilarious guy. But we got a New York Comedy Club coming up April 23rd, April 24th, Connecticut, New York. We got LA in May 17th. Just tap in
That's what's up,
RIEF
man.
Comedy. Thank you guys for giving me your platform,
Awesome.
man.
No, man, thank
Salute.
you for coming.
Salute
It
to
was
what y'all built, man. For
Bless
sure.
you, man. Thank you for coming, brother.
Thank you, bro.
All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for being with us one more week.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Peace.